Hello there. I know we are running super late, and I apologize. Just some interpersonal, there's various issues in our own personal lives that have required more stream this week, skip week. However, we have prepped things for you to enjoy. I know it's a bit late to start. Be on the channel and on YouTube starting tomorrow. So if you're still around and wanting to hang out, please. There's going to be a little reminder of this in about 15 minutes. Let's start the show. Again, thank you on the chat and enjoy this little side mission. One of our characters. And that's all I'm really going to tell you. It's a fun time.
Hello there, and welcome to the Rec Room for this week's episode of The Will of Gods. I wanted to preface this week's episode with a little intro to describe what we're going to be experiencing tonight. Tonight, unfortunately, if you were here last week, you might have seen a new player/character being introduced to the story. However, there has been some complications in their life in the last week that have made it a bit too much of a strain on their life itself to be able to join us, unfortunately. However, I am not completely removing the possibility of that player getting to join us, as I love the player and I love the character, and if at any point in the future they feel like it is less of a strain on them to be able to join us, then they'll be happily welcomed back in. Um, Also, I wanted to say that we are essentially taking a bit of a skip week this week. Two of my players had some life obligations that require their full attention this week, and one of my players is going through a bit of a family issue at the moment that needs time to process and get through. And unfortunately, needed some time to focus away from this and not have to, put on a face for everyone. And I fully support them in taking their self-care time as they need. So, with that in mind, and don't worry, we have content for you. With that in mind, I actually recorded some other a little side mission thing that I'll be playing for you this evening. So we may not be as active in the chat as we usually are, as far as the players ourselves. However, there's plenty to enjoy, and I know I had a great time watching and getting to play this little side mission you'll get to see. And I know the players have a great time doing it, so it'll still be fully enjoyable. And I'm actually really excited to let y'all see this. We've been waiting for days to release it, so it's going to be a wonderful little session. I also want to preface this by saying that, hey, if you like us, you like our characters, our players, or you want to support us, a great easy way to do that, in the bottom right corner of the screen during the scenes, you'll see a little scroll by of various links to socials and Etsy shops. All of those are our own, and different art that we make, and things that we like to make to sell, because most of us have a little side hustle that helps support us. So if you would like to support us, subscriptions go a long way. Most of the subscription money will be going directly to supporting the stream itself and making the experience better for you as well as my players. But any things we might do on other Etsy's or this or that will go directly to supporting one of the players. So if you like us, you want to help us or support us in some way, hit the sub button or hit go to any of the links that you see in the bottom right corner there, and it will be greatly appreciated. And let's see, without too much further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead and start up the session. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for being here and thanks for watching. And we will be back live next week. I'm also going to add a little narrative bit to the end of it just to get us more set back into the story and where the characters are now. So thanks for being here and enjoy. Okay.
Thank you. I will take that.
Yeah, it helps a fucking lot. Okay, so as Ithor finished up their drinks at the Lizard's Taint, having asked the owners there a few questions and enjoyed a couple pints there, what would be your next move as you finish up a couple libations and finished asking a few questions to the owners?
Yeah, I would probably stand up, look around, and get ready to leave.
Okay. Yeah, and as you're looking around, there's like a couple of people sitting there at the bar. Not no one too lively or very, I would say, distinct. I should pull those.
Yes, not very distinct.
Not very distinct.
At all.
Besides the
Snake
two
people.
owners that I was still had up there from last time. There we go. Yeah,
your bar owners are Yanti?
One is a snake lady, and one is a lizard man.
Okay.
They live in the desert, of course.
Yeah. Of course. I'm sorry. Continue. My bad.
They're from the desert. Why wouldn't they be?
Sorry, I was just surprised.
So yeah, you're finishing up your drinks. Again, there's nothing too special or noticeable about the place at the moment. You can tell that it has been set up. The part of the stage has been set up with the catwalk, and the tables have been kind of gathered around it for an event maybe later. But as you're finishing up and getting ready to leave, you go ahead and exit out and find yourself out the front door. Where would you be heading next?
I would be heading towards the
Okay.
sandy pouch.
So as you're heading that way, hang on, let's back up just a little bit. As you were heading that way,
Oh.
as you're
Dun, dun,
heading that
dun.
way, haven't quite made it there. As you're heading that way, there's a figure standing beneath one of the trees.
So,
would you be
who
heading
you
next?
see before you is Geistis.
Oh, don't quite. Actually, roll me a perception check, Ithor, to see if you do actually notice this person first off.
I am softly playing the pan flute, and
Okay.
Having seen this individual, a little bit of fleece comes out, and just like a little noise, and I cast Minor Illusion, and it's just a shadow of tentacles. That's so.
So this.
I am fairly remarkable.
Okay, so yeah, you would probably be safe. So let's just give you a better look at what you would see there. Is this figure standing beneath the tree with these ethereal purple and black tentacles kind of writhing around them in various directions.
It's small, it's low key. I'm obiously trying to make
You are
an impact
nothing.
for one
If you are
person.
not low key, you are anything but low key. Look at yourself.
I am incredibly sneaky. So, Geistis is a satyr. Very obviously a satyr, you know. You can guess some of it. Definitely got the hooves, so sort of the bouncing walk. Looks, you know, wearing leather and definitely very furry individual. Kind of creepy, but in like a fun way, maybe. Son of a bitch.
Depending.
Stop moving around now, I promise.
Yeah, well, I would say hi.
So I would stop playing my pan flute, but the minor illusion is still going. Hey, I would say stranger, but we're mutually acquainted. Geistis Shadeshod, at your humble service, Ithor. And like.
Oh.
The voice feels a little slimy. It's just like being smacked by a cold tentacle. And all the consonants are real long.
How obvious are we trying to make it that this person also is a seartress loving fella?
Not necessarily, but they did know your name.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, we're mutually acquainted. You may have run into a particular horny individual like myself in the past few days. Ring any bells?
Another satyr? No.
No.
No, just hold.
Search it.
That's the one. You know, he's got a place here in town, and, well, pardon me, they've got a place here in town, and, I look over it while they're on there. Do you have a minute?
At this point, you know, natural, like, suspicious reticence a bit. Not too much, but kind of, like, looks around and is,
Would you like to roll an
Well.
insight check on me? Do you want a vibe check?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like
He shifts his weight almost constantly. Just like always, the hips are just like rolling, and just like because he's got those goat legs, so they're just like springing.
very slithery.
Yeah, he's
actually,
just kind of
okay.
creepy.
I'll roll. I don't think I'm going to notice anything that hasn't already been really apparent, but
I am
that's a
attempting
14.
to be persuasive, right? Can I roll against?
You totally can.
I will roll my Scanlan die with
shit.
persuasion.
Oh no, Scanlan die.
That's okay. It was a 6 + 7.
Okay, so 13.
Because I'm very persuasive.
What was your...
That's 13, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I got a 13.
I had a 14.
So I'm not.
So yeah, you can choose to follow this individual or not.
You can tell I'm being persuasive.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
If
tell.
that was unclear.
Oh yeah.
My vibe is to
I'm
persuade
interested.
you.
Like, I'm interested. I'm curious. I'm very, very, very fucking curious.
Are there any
So I'm gonna
like?
go.
Are there any like sand lizards or anything around? Is this a dark sort of area? Are there other people milling about? Other individuals?
It is starting to become evening, so anyone that some shops have started to close their doors for the evening. There's not been a lot of travel through town recently. It's mostly just a couple of merchants that were passing through, a couple other travelers maybe. But the storm has kind of warded off most people that would be coming to visit, most of the tourism or anything like that. So there are a couple of people here and there, but they're really just coming out one door, locking it, walking into another. Because most
How
of the people
far
that live
away
here
is the den?
literally right behind you.
Okay, so I would like to do a thing. Knowing that where we're going is right here, Geistis is going to propose a race to get to the den, but it's more like a follow me Assassin's Creed, you end up exactly where you are sort of feather chase, if you're down with that.
Go for it.
Sure.
That's just what my impulse tells me to do, so...
Okay.
So...
I mean, yeah, you guys, this is 5 feet faster than I thought.
How quick are you? Care to, partake in a test of skills?
I have a feeling you're going to win, but sure, why not?
I mean, it depends. It'll be fun. So, Geistis runs to building 3, and would like
Which
to
you're
attempt to
pretty much in
parkour.
front of, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Which one is the store?
13.
13. Okay, wait. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go 3, 5, 2, 11, 6, 10, 12, 13. Just...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. Go for it. Roll. Are you trying to hop up onto the roof? Or, like, climb up?
Yeah, the first is a climb up. So, for fairness, I have drawn the route of the race, and it will be
Nice.
up and down the buildings and around the buildings, but you have to touch each building. That's the rule. And we can do as many acrobatics checks as you want, right?
That's great.
So,
are you trying to be sneaky with this at all?
No, because we're not hurting anything. Just running around.
Okay.
Being creepy. I would like to begin with a. I think I have this. Where is this? Please tell me I have that stupid leap.
I don't know, do you?
I am looking. Mirthful. I would like to take a mirthful leap and attempt to jump from where I am standing to make a long jump. So I can add a D8 to the distance that I'm gonna go. Okay. So and your jump is half of your movement, right?
I think so. I think that's how it's running
Okay,
it.
so I get plus 4 feet. So I'm just gonna give it a good old leap from where I am and try and get, I guess.
So how I was running
roughly
jumping?
20 feet away.
So how I was running jumping before was I think the jumping mechanic in the game is stupid, and I'm fixing it. So there's I think you roll like a D8, don't you, to add this and that with one of those abilities?
For the mirthful leap,
Yeah.
I get to.
So
I rolled a D8. I got 4.
Okay, so yeah, how I was doing that before for the previous Satyr was if you're rolling actually.
25 feet.
So what I would have them do is roll a D10 instead, and if you get a 5 or under, you add 5 feet. If you get 6 or over, you add 10 feet. So stuff like that, because honestly, jumping, especially if you're doing any kind of run, should count for more.
Okay, I got a 3, so I get the lower.
You get the 5 feet, yeah. So that's how I'm running the extra jumping shit, because it just feels overall more useful to be able to jump a whole ass space instead of scoot a foot over in the same fucking space.
So with my leap, I would just
With that
to-
lead, with that ability, yeah, you would be able to just jump straight up there.
I would like to just jump to the back edge of 3
Okay.
and just go, just give it a good ol'. Let's see what you've got. So, and I'm just kind of like Satyr running backwards. Do you want to just do 1-2 turns?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I thought, how do you respond to this?
Jack shit. What does acrobatics get me?
Acrobatics gives you a +2,
Yeah,
that's like
I know,
parkour.
but like,
which is Dexy shit,
can-
being sneaky or fast or Dexy or acrobatic. Yes. So yeah, you can add a +2
Yeah.
to any of these rolls. So yeah, if you like to jump or climb, or how would you like to try to do this?
would like to. I'm gonna have to look for something to climb. I can't jump that high.
Right. Well, there is that tree.
Like I'm only
on the-
5'10". Like
There's
what's
a
up?
tree at the corner
You
of
could
the
jump
building.
half of your movement speed.
Yeah, so you could jump. Yeah,
You should be
15
able
feet.
to give it a.
You'd be able to
a
get to
free
at least
throw.
because the first ledge there is only like a good 8-10 foot ledge, like a 1-story ledge.
Fuck it. I'll try to jump.
Okay, roll acrobatics. Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
that's with the +2. Don't worry
That's with
about
the
it.
+2.
Don't worry.
Ouch.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, well, as you're trying to kind of run up and make this jump, the sandy kind of ground there, just kind of and you just don't quite make it. You wind up stumbling a little bit and having to catch yourself on the wall. Your footing just wasn't quite there for that.
Rick, okay, so for both of you, I would like to fuck around a little bit, but I don't want to fuck around and kill Ithor. Can I look at Ithor's character sheet to make sure that I'm not doing something that is abusive and wrong? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, I just...
I'll let you
Just for
re-roll
fun.
that if you'd like to try again and see, or try something else.
I'm gonna try to climb the tree.
Okay. Try some parkour off the
Fuck
tree.
jumping.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
roll me.
Hey, 16. That's so
16, that's
much
like +2. 18. So
better.
yeah.
No, that's with the plus.
Oh, that's with the
No,
plus.
16
Okay.
is with
So
the
yeah,
plus,
even with that, you're able to kind of run up to this tree and get just enough footing along the edge of the wall there to kind of run up to the tree, and as soon as you hit the tree, you kind of spring yourself over to the wall. Roll me a dex. Roll me a dex check as you spring off the tree towards the wall.
Hey.
5 total. Okay, as you're kind of springing off the tree towards the wall there, you're able just barely able to catch the edge of that, and I'll say with some force of strength, they're able to just get yourself rolled onto the first ledge of the roof there.
Woo!
Alright, is that all that you
Yeah.
want to do on your turn? Action,
I think
bonus
that
action,
counted for action and bonus action.
movement.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
You can still
yeah.
move. You can still move. I'd say between those two, you'd have maybe half your movement left from making the leap and kind of rolling and this and that. So you could probably go another 5-10 feet at least.
There.
Okay. All right, Geistus.
Okay, so for I believe that oh no, I want to do that at basic level. So I would like to use my hex, and Geistis pulls out a petrified eye of a newt and just sucks on it a little bit, and then looks at Ithor and just goes and hexes you, so you'll have disadvantage on dexterity checks for the next little while for
How
my
do we
bonus
qualify
action.
hexing? How do we qualify hexing? Is it charmed? Is that a charm?
It is a magical effect, so you do have advantage against it. So
Do you save against Hex? I thought it was just like a thing.
I'm trying to think. It is a bonus
It
action.
doesn't have a save
It's a
DC
concentration. It does not have a save DC. It is just it happens.
So,
but so what's the it's Dex? Let's see.
So you just get the only thing I want to take advantage of here is the disadvantage on ability checks. I'm not interested in the necrotic damage additional, so let's just say the version of Hex that I cast was just it's just a little poke.
Just
So
to fuck with me. That's cool.
Yeah, because this game is
a-
not at all like balanced whatsoever for PvP. It's just not.
My intention here is 100% non-lethal, and I am only looking to this is some play essentially. So you'll probably get the gist of it. So Hex,
Yeah,
you
obviously,
have,
like that's why I'm looking for ways to counteract it with a smile on my
Yeah,
face.
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, come on with your shit.
do you have
How
a
can I fight
reaction?
back?
Well, they have Ithor has advantage
Against
against being charmed and any magic that would put them to sleep. So it's not a charm; it's a hex, and it's not trying to put you to sleep. It's just trying to fuck with you.
It's the same thing. I have advantage against spells and other magical effects, and if Ithor hexed me,
Except
I would
yours is
have to
just
eat
ones
it.
that only target you. And Ithor's is just against being charmed and put to sleep. As far as I can tell, I'm going to double check your features
Yeah,
real
I have
quick.
advantage against spells and magical effects. So
I'm gonna do. It's under racial traits. I know. Hang on. It is. Let's see. Yeah, you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. So there was no saving throw involved. It's just a thing that fucking happens, and it's not. And it's also not a charm thing. 'Cause you're not being charmed in any way. So no, your what is it? Your Fey ancestry doesn't do shit against that.
So as Geisis's hex come over you, you would notice a few similarities to sort of the way that your power feels. You would see just for a fleeting second like a single red eye instead of Geisis's two eyes, and you would feel just the slimy tickle of tentacles as the hex sets it.
It's not.
Like, there's nothing I can do with because I have an affinity towards this sort of magic.
It's not damaging you.
Like
It's,
I know, but is
Not
it
yet.
beneficial to me? Is it sympathetic?
it does feel very
Am
similar.
I too tiny?
like-
Am I
it
too
feels
tiny
like-
to do anything against it?
Parallel. It's like a parallel feeling.
It's
to
not,
your magic.
Yeah, it's very
Similar,
parallel
but
feeling.
different.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
that it's uncommon to you. It's just not the way you're used to feeling this power. It's very similar, and it's not entirely like disconcerting in most ways, because the other night after your dream, you wound up feeling in that bed of snakes and slitheriness already. So it's not that it feels bad to you. It's just different.
tickles
Yeah, it's just a little
bit.
different. You know, it's just slightly different than what you're used
I'm
to.
too tiny to use it at all to do anything with the feeling.
And then I will use my action to just do a quick little you'll see the tentacles, the darkness tentacles that just kind of hang out around me, sort of suck in and into my hands, and then they reach forward as just a ghostly hand of tentacles as I just go fuck and cast Chill Touch. So that's 1d8 necrotic. So that's a magical effect. It only lasts for a round, so it's just the one hit. And you won't be able to regain any hit points this turn. You're not undead, are you?
No.
Good. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so let me just... And that's just, I think it's a 2-hit?
I think, yeah, it looks like it's a 2d8. Yeah,
No, I'm just casting it at, base baby level.
you're a warlock. Whenever you cast anything, it's at max level.
Well, sure.
That's how warlocks work.
the highest level that it shows chill touch for me is at
But it's
cantrip
a
level. So,
it's a
2D8.
scaled level because you are and because you're over level 5, it is a 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8.
So you're
okay,
scaled.
So
It is a damaging thing.
10 plus 7 is 17 for my 2 hit.
Gee, that's no, it's to hit. Okay, and that's Ithor's armor class. Can you
So
do
it meets
anything?
your armor class?
Can you do anything to react to this?
That was nice. I only rolled a 10.
Do you have any reactions you could use?
This
This necrotic tentacle of things as they're casting this necrotic tentacle thing. Is there any reactionary thing you could use?
There is. Okay, so I can't use Hellish Rebuke because I'm not damaged.
Yeah, this is as the tentacles are being formed and starting to come at you.
Okay, looks like I have this
it's like a
counter
hand
spell.
that like heads towards
Looks like you do.
It's like I want to grab your face.
Yeah, I have a counter spell that's only somatic, so I don't have to come up with anything clever real quick.
So what is your gesture you do to counterspell this ball of necrotic tentacles?
Nice.
Yeah, you use your counterspell as you do, but this also same kind of ethereal little hand just flies out, and they impact each other as they cancel out.
Okay. I like your style. And then I'd like to use my movement to jump across to 5.
Okay.
So roll a d10.
Yeah.
So I got a 6.
6. That gets you an extra 10.
So
with
yeah,
that, with
I should be
your
able to
mirthful
get
leech,
there.
yeah, you're easily be able to jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, I want to see. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're able to.
I will use my just like remaining movement to just like slide down the side of the building. So I just want to end up in that square. Is that okay?
With the last
So I
little bit of
touch the
movement. Yeah,
building.
yeah, because you're already standing near the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see me just kind of like slide down the side of the building. That's my turn.
Is it with a clattering of hooves at all, or
No. Geistis is remarkably quiet for as creepy as he is. He's a +8 to his stealth, so.
Nice.
You know, sometimes you're good at something. Ithor's go.
Yeah, it's your turn, I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to move closer. That looks like something I can jump, so I would want to jump
Okay.
across.
Yeah, and with your movement
I need
speed,
to-
with a movement speed and a little run, you're able to jump right over. It's not hard.
And I have to come down, which is dumb. So
Not necessarily. So as I was running away at the beginning, I just said, touch every building that I touch. That's all. So I would have somehow communicated that to you in the first
Okay,
couple of
because
rounds.
I thought I could have sworn you said it's up on top, it's down and around.
I was not giving a Mortal Kombat AB left right. That's just the direction I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go up and down. That's Geistis is gonna be wild. We're just being
All right,
wild.
all right. I don't have to follow your Konami code.
No,
Awesome.
not specifically. No, you just have to touch all the buildings. That's the only, because if we could do this for an hour and a half if we try and do it step for
Oh,
step.
yeah, easily.
That's not fair to Rec.
No,
Rec has
it's
a whole
totally
thing.
fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
So
doing?
so a square is 5 feet here, right? So if
Yep.
I got off to this little area right
I mean, not
there,
technically-
I wanna jump across.
technically, this is scaled like 1 to 4, because y'all ain't as big as houses. I'll tell you that.
Come on now.
So really, it's scaled like 1 to 4, but I wasn't able to get it all to fit with everything. And so it's not quite scaled to actuality. So we're just gonna.
So it's like a 10-foot square.
It's 10 or 15, honestly.
Okay,
So you see
cool.
that little next to Ithor on the left. You see that little darker part of the building that hangs off to like say the southwest. That one little
Yeah.
strip. That's like an overhang,
Yes.
and that overhang is like a good 10 feet on its
First
own.
story.
That's like a little awning kind of overhang right there. So that is like 10 feet long.
So these are like a 2 to 3 story buildings.
Yeah. So like
Which means I want to stand on it. I want to stand on that overhang.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's actually part of a roof, a building. The darker strips you see are overhangs.
The ones that kind of look like shells.
The skinnier strips.
The skinnier strips are
overhangs?
overhangs.
Okay.
If you look at number 3, the southwest portion is the first floor. The bigger portion you see that takes up most of number 3 right there is the second floor, and that center little square there is a third floor tower.
And then so the one up to the north, I guess northeast would be the overhang. That
long strip going northeast, that would be an overhang. Yeah, it's not quite
that
scaled,
Girl Scout badge
but,
for orienteering.
Yeah. But it was the only way I was able to get the entire map in one fit is for y'all to be able to see everything was to not scale it properly. So whatever, but it's there.
I'm good. I've got the definition of the map. Yeah, let's fuck it up. Time to run.
Okay, Ithor, anything else on your go?
Nah. I'm just still watching and assessing.
Okay, then your go, Geistless. Also, Ithor, refresh your character sheet real quick, and then go ahead and re-pull up your spells. But yeah, Geistless, your go. Yeah.
About 20 feet to where I am on the map. And then Geistis is going to... Yeah, just fire another chill touch at you. Again, just a little ghostly hand. Just... Fuck! And we're not gonna use that die. Well, no. Damn. 16. So, the hand just kind of skeletals past you. Fuck, I don't get to do no damage. Okay. And then, so that was my action. Can I?
Also, it's been a few minutes now. Ithor, roll me a con save.
Is Ithor a little bit drunk?
That's what we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 beers! Come on!
The Lizard's Taint ain't known for much of their stuff, but they're known for having strong drinks.
14, and I'm waiting for my character sheet to reload.
14? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, with 14 plus, yeah, you're fine. It would be a 16 with your bonus there. So yeah, no, you might be slightly buzzed, but nothing enough to really fuck with you. So you're good.
So, action then. I would like to chuck my +1 dagger. What's the thickest looking part of Ithor's armor?
See, Ithor, what are you wearing?
There's chainmail, right? Is
I
there
think so. You have a chain shirt. Yeah, they got a chain shirt.
Character sheet is not loading. I'm sorry. I don't remember what I'm wearing.
It's all good. Yeah,
There's
you're
a
wearing
hat in the character picture. Is there a hat?
Yeah, it's a hat of vermin.
There is a hat.
I would like to then aim for the hat above where I think the scalp would be, but maybe only just.
Take a -2 for a called shot.
Okay. Oh, well, that's gonna miss entirely. That is 4 plus 6, which is 10, minus 2 is 8.
Yeah,
that
no,
is an 8.
it flies off.
Clack.
Flies off and like doesn't even stick into the wall behind. It just kind of like tink and falls off, clattering onto the roof. But yeah, now there's a
+1. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks nice, and now there's a
you.
small +1 daggers laying on the roof right behind Ithor.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my my movement to just like scamper around the corner.
So yeah,
just
Ithor, I'm gonna go ahead
creepily.
and just if you'd like to pick it up, you can.
You want to do what?
I was saying, if Ithor would like to pick up that dagger on their turn, they can, because now there's a dagger sitting behind you on the roof.
Want. Hold on a second.
I will just unequip that.
You threw it.
I have intentions, okay.
I know you do. But we're being fair, too.
Yeah.
You threw it. It's not in your hand anymore, which means it's not in your inventory.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm gonna put this little
Use
thing.
Mage Hand and pick that dagger up.
Yeah, I just unequipped it, so.
Okay.
It's not in my actions anymore, so.
Okay, you cast your mage hand and grasp the dagger. Now, mage hand can't attack. It can grab
No,
things.
no. I just want to pick up the dagger, and I need a verbal and a somatic, and so it's gimme.
Okay. And you cast your mage hand. What does your mage hand look like?
It looks like my hand going gimme.
Okay. So you just see a copy of Ithor's hand kind of spectrally go over and grab the dagger. Okay.
Is that
Now
30
I have
feet?
it.
So you'd have to get closer to do it. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. Don't mind me, I'm being stupid. You're right next to it.
Yeah, no, it flew right over their head, hit the wall, and kind of clattered down to the roof right behind them. So yeah, now you have the dagger with your mage hand. What else would you like to do? You have movement, and you can do all kinds of other things. What would you like to do next?
Geistis did hex you.
And now, trust me, I haven't forgot.
It's only fair to hex me back. We're playing Warlock games!
Not yet.
It's fair.
Not yet.
Okay. We'll start running here soon.
I want to see. I have a gust cantrip
Okay.
that I would like to cast at Geisis, and I want to blow wind right up their shirt.
It's a tabard, but I like the
Right
tickle.
up so it does this
Okay.
to their mustache.
All my face fur.
Just like right up into the nostrils, like.
Yeah, but like up the shirt, and then like right up here, just with a
It's
wind.
a little bit of fainting goat that kind of happens. Like everything goes a little stark for a second, just like.
What else would you like to do? So you've used your action and a.
Am I blown back any by that gust cantrip?
It doesn't really have a whole lot of force. It can move objects up to 5 pounds, 10 feet away. It does a harmless sensory effect of air. It can move if it's standing next to you, but you're
Did you
not
do
standing next to
first level
No, it's a
gust
cantrip.
of wind?
No, it's
or
cantrip.
Just, okay, cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at gust of wind and I was like, that's a line.
No.
I
The
know
gust
that one.
is just a little, or a like a air shove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little bit of just like stiff appendages for a second as a reaction. Just, a little disconcerted. No,
Oh.
thank you.
I need a verbal and a somatic, so
Yes.
is what that is.
Yes. You still have movement. If you want to hop
I do?
down. Yeah, you still have movement if you want, because you were standing not too far from there. You were like 5 feet
Okay.
away, maybe 10 feet. So you have I would say you have 20 more feet of movement, which could get you down from the roof and say one more space on the ground.
Yeah, let's do that. What do I gotta roll?
Roll me acrobatics as you're jumping off the roof.
19, baby!
Hell yeah, you 3-point land that shit.
Was that at disadvantage?
Oh, was it a disadvantage? Yeah, roll again.
I didn't add my 2.
you've been.
I didn't add my 2, so that's 21.
Okay, but
So
roll.
what's my disadvantage?
Disadvantage is
You have
rolling
to roll
twice.
again and take the one.
That's
Ah,
right.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you're disadvantaged. So
Okay.
roll twice and take the lower one.
17 plus 2 is 19.
Still 19. 3-point land that shit.
You're pretty good.
Mwah. Thank you.
So you can move one space away from where you are now. In
Okay,
whichever,
I'm
in
gonna
any of those
move
directions. Okay, cool. And then back to you guys, sis.
Oh, okay. So you're pretty much on top of me then now.
Well,
close.
each space, let's say 10
Like
is
around
10
the
feet.
corner.
So you're good 15 or maybe 20 away. You're right around the corner from each other, so where you're at, neither of you can probably see each other.
I would like to do another mirthful leap and try and get to the top of 2 from where I am.
Okay.
And make like a big old dust cloud behind me when I do
you got
it.
35, so let's call this 10, 20, and then you got 15 more plus whatever your mirthful leap is.
I got a 3, so plus 5, right?
Okay, so you still have, let's call it a total of 40. So yeah, you still have 20 feet.
Okay, of movement left?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll just,
And the
just
buildings
gonna-
are, like, that building's about 10 feet tall right there.
I'm just gonna run over to, like, the corner, stay on the corner, just make sure Ithor can see me. And Geistis is just gonna cantrip minor illusion, and just the tentacles are just like taunting. Come and get me, Ithor. That's your turn. Just taunting.
Yeah.
You ever chased a goat before?
Not a goat I found entertaining. Cha-cha-cha-cha! All right. Well, if I only have to touch every building, I'm gonna come around the corner, and I'm just gonna.
That's about 10.
I'm coming over here,
You
and
can
then I'm
move.
gonna lick my finger.
Okay.
I'm gonna lick my finger, and I'm gonna put a tally mark on the building.
Nice. Very,
And then come
very deliberate. I
here,
like it.
Here. And
Oh wait.
here.
And so about from here, from where you were at over here, that's about
is
10.
that too far?
That's 20, and that would be 30.
Okay.
So like
And in that case,
let's just call it doubled. So yeah, each spot is double the length of what it shows on the
So,
map
like,
there.
That was 40
it's not
feet,
scaled.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can change that in your page settings. You can change your. Oh,
Yeah,
this
no, I
grid
will.
isn't the roll 20 grid, is it?
No, well, this is the roll. The map itself is not the roll 20 grid. This is the roll 20 grid. But if I change that, I probably won't remember to do it again later because everything else
Totally
is scaled.
understand.
Cities
Totally
are not.
understand.
Cities are not scaled. Other maps are, and I'm not changing it right now or ever because I don't want to fuck up the rest of my maps.
Totally fair. Understood.
Because I will forget.
Okay, so I wanna do the mage hand cantrip, and I wanna walk my fingers up
So,
the back of
was
Geis's neck.
You use your mage hand to grab the dagger. Did you go ahead and pocket that dagger earlier, or is the mage hand still holding it?
I think I pocketed it yet. I guess I have to pocket it.
Okay, so yeah, you pocket the dagger, and now you can use your mage
Well,
hand.
and the duration is 1 minute. So like, where are we at for time?
It's 6 seconds around.
It's only 6 seconds around. That mage hand can still be holding it and coming along with you.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, in that case, I can't fuck with Geisis yet, so not gonna.
No, you totally can. You're within range.
Pocket.
You're only 30 feet from them. So you.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to use. I want to use Mage Hand.
Okay, then yeah, go. You can use it again. Yeah.
Okay, well then I want to up the back of the neck and like ruffle the hair right here. So give me.
Ooh, that tickles.
Give me.
Yeah, that's the spot.
And that's it.
Okay.
I think that's my turn.
All right, so that's fine. Tons of cantrips. So, just for funzo, just gonna do a little Eldritch Blast. Just not, just trying to miss by a little bit.
What? Okay. Exactly where are you trying to hit, though? I know you're not intending to hit Ithor, but where are you trying to hit?
12 seconds. I'll put it on the map. So like I'm thinking right foot.
Okay.
Just like right in front. I just want to sandblast really, but like
Okay,
have
roll
an
it.
Eldritch Blast.
Roll it.
So 2 yeah. Oh no, what is it? Oh 12 plus 7. That's 19.
Yeah, no, I was going to put a -2 on called shots, but 15 was DC, so yeah, no, you're able to hit right there on the ground and just kind of like blast some sand
Yes,
up out of the
so you
ground.
just see, again, just the shadows of the tentacles just like run forward, but this time Geisus just pushes them through his left hand and just goes, yeah! And it's like a moldy energy that just comes at you, but and strikes the ground with a D10 of force damage. That's 1 plus 7, so 8 damage to the sand in front of you. So there's a big like pocket sand, but in your face. And you feel that same energy again, like the single dark red eye and like slimy tentacles. And I would like to do my run.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so I would like to do. So it takes me 10 feet to get to the edge of the building.
Yep.
And then, could I jump and use the rest of my movement to get across to 11?
If you run down, you can use your Mirthful Leap and see how much extra, and let's see what happens.
Okay, so I'm either gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna use 10 right here.
So there's 10.
And then
you
yeah,
have
and then we're
25
gonna.
left, plus whatever your Mirthful Leap is.
Oh, I got an 8, so I get plus 10.
Yep.
Okay, so I get over to 11.
Yeah,
what, like
with that,
right there.
Yeah, well, that's 20. So yeah, that's.
Can I be like hanging on to the edge?
If you
like,
want,
the-
with
yeah, I
30
would like-
left, you could have jumped over. Maybe yeah, with the Mirthful Leap, you could have just jumped over there and still had maybe another space of movement.
Okay, so I'll just hang on the ledge and just like pull up, and try and get like on top of the building, but in that square.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. See here. Um. Obviously, I'd be spitting some dust out of my face. So, you know, kind of trying to like, I don't know how long this sort of dust lasts, but I would then want to see here. Sorry, my contacts are like bugging.
It's fine.
Like, let me read stuff.
Jason's a whole ass ninja. Didn't even hear Jason come in. Praise the Lord and pass the titties. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna move here. That should have been that should be my movement at 30.
Still on the ground.
So 10,
Oh,
20, 30 at the corner. Yeah, that works.
I am very much not hiding.
Yeah, and at the angle there,
Yeah.
you could easily see Geisus from there.
Okay.
As you come around the corner.
Okay. I would like to cast Fog Cloud at Geisus.
Okay. What they say 20-foot radius, so a 40-foot cloud. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on there 1 sec.
You are just fog clouding the whole town.
Well, at least the top of Bren's books. Oh wait, no.
It was a dark and stormy
Wait, how do I do circle again? Alt for circle. Okay. Let's use control. So we're gonna call that a 40-foot cloud. which is
Well, it's 20-foot radius.
yeah, which
So,
a radius means it's
I think
40 feet.
extended
It's 40 feet across.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
now this
yeah.
entire area is shrouded in a dense fog.
Is it a little moist and a little chill?
Yeah, it's. However, yeah.
I love the feel of clammy in the middle of the night.
And I guess I need to come up with a verbal and a somatic for this, so it's what is it?
Okay.
I like it.
That's what it is. It's a shush dome.
I like it.
Okay. And now this
See, we're
dense
learning.
fog, this heavy dense fog, forms around this whole area. And I'm trying to think exactly what that means for them to do that. Heavily obscured. Yeah, so you can't really see
it's difficult
shit.
terrain.
It's basically difficult. It's also difficult to see
So,
inside of. So you would probably have
Twice movement to get anywhere.
yeah, and I would say to be able to like do anything Dexy would be kind of hard because you can't see where you're going.
Okay.
So now you're on top.
I do have 120-foot dark vision.
This isn't dark.
No, it's just obscured.
It's fog. Yeah, it's
Yep.
not darkness. Yeah. So yeah, you're now standing. You can see the ground you're standing on, but everything else you just can't quite gauge anything because it's just this orb, which guys, this is sitting a good like 10 feet in the air, so it's a nice little partial, dome around you that almost just part of a sphere basically.
I like it.
You are both hear at this moment. You both hear a muddled voice coming from. Well, at least Geisha would hear coming from inside. You're like, "What the hell is going on up there?"
Guys, this does not respond.
Who's fucking around?
He just hears the clatter of hooves on his rooftop. Clack, clack, clack. Up on the rooftop, guys, this is crazy. Okay, so yeah, I've seen fog before.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would like
for sure.
to mirthfully leap to the base of the palm tree.
Okay. Roll me in.
Right, that's 3.
Yeah. Ooh boy.
That's a 3 on the D10, not a 3 on a D20.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Okay, we're just gonna use this one. Oh, okay. 16 on the D20. Do I get to add anything?
No.
Okay, I got a 16. 16.
Yeah. No. With 16, you're able to, in the moment that you're able to finally like get out of the fog cloud and see where you're actually heading. In that moment, you're able to like see there's a tree there and kind of like shit, and not run face first into it.
Cool. Yeah. So just kind of use the rest of my movement to just touch 6, and I'm gonna do what Ithor did, only a little different. I'm gonna pick my hoof up. I'm gonna spit on it, and then I'm just gonna mark the building. Just standing next to it. That's my turn.
Okay, how long does that thing last?
Up to a certain amount of time. I think it's up to 1
I think
hour,
it's like 10 minutes.
or it's up to an hour, or until you dispel it.
Is it concentration?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay, you can just release your concentration.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because it's not to fuck with anybody in the bookstores. It was just to fuck with guys.
Because it permeates everything and wraps around corners and through windows and everything, and it just starts to permeate everything around it. So yeah, no, the bookstore order was very like, what the fuck? So yeah, now you drop your concentration and the fog cloud disperses, and seems to like kind of veer off a little bit, enjoying the swirling mass of storm around you as it disperses.
Okay. I guess it's my turn then, huh?
Yeah, that was an action. You still have movement.
Okay, 1, 2. Is that 3? Can I do that? Can I move
Yeah.
diagonal like that?
Yeah, and you can just
Awesome.
touch it there as you do that. Okay.
Okay. And since I'm in direct line of sight to Geisus, I'm going to look directly at them and just rub my butt on the edge of the building.
Yeah.
just a little dance.
I have to say, I like your style.
Y'all are both ridiculous, and I love it.
It's just a real Shrek fight, and I'm here for it. It's just the fart battle.
Get out of my swamp!
That's it? That's your go?
That's it. I ain't doing nothing else.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, you do have. Let's see. You had. Okay, you still have an action if you want. Because all you do, because like you dropped your concentration and moved, and we'll call the butt rubbing a free action.
Twerking is always a free
Twerking
action.
is always a free
Guys,
action. Yes.
around.
So yeah, you still have an action and a bonus action.
Okay. My bonus action I'm holding in reserve. Let's see. I have a plan for that.
Well, you have 2. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. But yeah, you still have an action.
Okay. In that case, let's see how far away they are. Let's see. I want to throw a dagger at the tail of Geisus' clothing.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure something is hanging off of them.
Yeah, what all is Geisus wearing at the moment?
Geisus isn't wearing much. Geisus is a leather armor wearer, so AC's not that high. So we're
That's
at 15.
true. Are you wearing your common, your costume, or your fine, or your traveler's clothes at the moment?
I knew I was gonna be fucking around, so I wore my, if I was gonna go on a sneak hunt sort of gear. I also wanted to look impressive, and ready for a party. So yeah, I put my good battle leather on.
Your fine stuff? Okay.
Yeah, my decent stuff, in my studded leather +1.
Well, yeah, I figured that would be on. I was just curious which set of clothing you'd be wearing at the moment.
I mean, underneath it, yeah, always fine clothes.
Okay.
Whatever Geist
So yeah, I thought roll your attack. You said what's the goal of this attack with the dagger?
I just want to put a little hole in their clothes. I don't want to draw any blood. I just want to put a hole in their clothes. But if they're is it covered up by armor?
I mean, not all of it.
The arms are free, for sure. Like, sort of what you see here. This is my leather, and it comes down.
Okay.
With little flappies that go down
so you got little flappies.
Legs.
You got little flappies. So yeah, you can definitely aim for those.
My legs free.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. I want to roll for a flappy. What's not happening? What is it? Oh yeah, that's super cool. That's be a 4.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You're able to in the moment, as you're passing by, grab it and you're already able to throw it, but it lands up in the sand just a few feet short in the moment. So yeah, not so much.
Do I get at least a little puff of dust?
It gets a little as it sinks into the sand.
Geistus just kind of moves his leg
Yeah, and that is the dagger I picked up from your throw.
Is that
Oh,
my
okay.
+1?
Okay.
I'm gonna toss it right back.
All right, I went and pulled it out. There we go.
Are you all done?
Yeah.
Nice. So, okay. So, Geistis will... Geistis will use a cunning action for his bonus action, and Geistis will run over here and try and will hide, so become obscured. I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Yeah.
14 plus 8 makes 22 stealth.
Yeah,
believe.
that's pretty damn stealth. And did you use your cunning action to dash or to hide?
I'm using my cunning action to hide.
Okay. So yeah, no, you're able to dash and then be pretty much obscured from sight right there.
And before I did that, can I free action pick up the dagger? Is it close enough?
Yeah, it's on the way. Like you can easily.
So I will grab it and like just sort of just roll it so that way it's back in throwing position. And as soon as I feel like I'm hidden, just going for a sneak attack on Ithor.
Okay, roll it.
This is the die, y'all. That's 13 plus the. Did you take the +1? Oh no, I just unequipped it. Hold on.
I put it back in.
It's +7, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is.
Let me see.
20. Dirty 20.
+6, so
Anubis,
19.
what's your
But yeah.
problem? Okay, so 19.
Yeah, no, that hits Ithor. Your AC is 17.
Yeah, I'm
do you
going
have
for the middle of the hat, just right above where I feel like the scalp would be. So maybe it does a little bit of damage, but mainly I just wanted to be fucking stuck in the hat.
and I would say -2 for a cold shot, which still hits the AC. Yeah, and the dagger flies through the air, pins your hat as it's going. However, let's say.
Can I do a little bit of damage? Got my snack attack.
Oh, you're aiming for the hat.
I would like to graze the scalp just a little bit.
Dick.
Put the fear of my god in them.
Okay, then yeah, roll the damage.
Yeah, it's a 4. Okay, and then my sneak attack is how many? I think it's like plus 1,000 or something.
It's extra 2d6.
Yeah, so we're gonna that's 3 and a 3, 6 and 4 is 10, and then with the dagger is +3, so that's 13 piercing damage. We'll call it at least halved because I wasn't trying to reals hurt you, just a little hurt you. So what do you want to call it? 6 piercing damage?
Sure.
6, and that fucking dagger is stuck in your crazy hat. And you just hear Geistis. That's me.
I'm gonna say as this happens and this exchange happens with the hat, Ithor picks something to come out of it.
Oh, to come out of my hat? Oh gosh, yeah.
Because it's a special hat that does a thing.
That's true.
It's a.
Oh no! Does your hat do things?
Her hat does.
Yeah,
The hat does things.
So I'm gonna say, so hat of vermin. Would an Australian huntsman spider be able to come out of that with like the 6-foot leg span?
It's up to a bat, frog, or rats. I'd say like a good 1 foot spider, like a good foot across. Because like a rat can be pretty big, a frog can be a pretty good size, a bat's pretty good size. It's still a tiny thing, but you could definitely have like a foot across, maybe a little more spider.
Geistis cries in goat at the thought of a 6-foot spider.
Well, I mean, obviously I had to go for the big guns, and those spiders are fucking sick.
Yeah, no, it's a whole ass like scary looking spider thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they eat vermin.
Let's see. It's neither friendly nor hostile and isn't under your control.
Anubis,
But it
come
is
here.
it did just like crawl and kind of fall out of your hat just now.
Come here, baby.
And you could you could make a reaction to make it do a thing, I would say.
Yeah. So the blade hits here. I would say that had a vermin. You said bat, rat, or frog.
I would allow spider on that list, yeah. If you just want to have some creepy
Well-
crawly.
I'm not a dick, so I want a giant millipede to come out of that.
Oh, okay.
And I
Yeah.
want the millipede to be able to roll up like a potato bug. You know? Like, do you know what a potato bug is? Those little,
Well, roly poly.
Yeah. I want it to be able to roll up and just like kind of like, so if the dagger comes in, can it like go shoo?
You can easily like come down like wherever on the hat itself, and you could
Like roll
interact with.
down my body and in the general direction.
Well, you
Are
can
you gonna
totally
bowling
grab it.
ball a millipede at me from
It looks
your
like.
hat?
Yeah,
I would
I
say you
am.
could do that as a reaction, honestly,
I
because
love
that sounds right. So yeah, if you want, you can make a ranged attack to throw a balled up millipede.
Yeah, I do.
As
I
your
want- it's
reaction.
one of the big ass millipedes.
Because like the hat does
So
things,
it's like the-
you know.
It's like the size of a bowling ball,
It's okay.
but it's not as heavy as a bowling ball because it's a millipede.
Okay, if you want to use a reaction to throw that back, as it like climbs out of the back of your hat and down to your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
All right, roll attack.
How long did the hex last, and how long is my disadvantage?
The hex, I think, just kind of goes for a while.
Let me look at
Let's
it.
see,
The hex lasts up to 1 hour.
Up to an hour. Yeah, your head.
Well, that's
Yeah.
balls. Okay.
But hell, that's just on the dex
Uh-huh.
checks because you named that ability.
Yeah, it's just the disadvantage.
So this is not disadvantage on
Let me
attacks. It's a disadvantage on checks.
But they're hiding. But guys, this is hiding.
I would have been revealed to you as soon as I made an attack on
Yeah.
you. You know.
Oh,
where
okay,
Yeah.
legit. All right, great. So
I was just
Yeah.
hiding for the
Alright.
sneak.
Okay.
Bonus action hide. It's a rogue
All
ability.
right. What is that? 12? What am I
Plus,
rolling?
you're rolling an attack. What is your bonus on most of those? Your bonus on any of those looks to be a +4. So,
You have to beat a 15. 12 plus 4 equals 16.
Thank you.
so yeah, this millipede is now balling up. It's the size of a cannonball, like a bowling ball, and flying through the air, and it hits you. I want to call it dagger damage because it could be. So roll a d4.
Oh, I also needed to take damage, right?
Yeah, I'll
I need to roll a d4. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
of
You
course.
took 6 damage, 6 piercing.
I take 6 damage.
yeah,
Okay,
I just
great,
took that
got
up for you. You rolled a 4.
Oh. Yeah, I rolled a fucking 4.
Okay, yeah. You take 4 damage from this
Great.
bowling ball sized millipede that just came barreling at your head.
No problem. I do have a reaction this turn, though, correct?
Yeah, I would say since you just got hit.
Wasn't that my reaction?
Yeah, I would say like since your hat, like I was using your reaction as your hat, and like as that's
Fair.
happening, your reaction was to like fuck that and throw the millipede.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, if I could react, I would just hellish rebuke it.
You want to hellish rebuke the millipede?
Yeah, just if because Ithor did
Go
damage to
for
me,
it.
so I just
Roll
am
your
gonna do a
hellish
little
rebuke
bit
on the
of
millipede.
damage back.
Yeah, roll your hellish rebuke
Yeah.
on the millipede. Go for it. It's a dex 14. I don't know what the dex of a millipede is, but I'm gonna roll this and find. Oh shit! I just ran away. It
Well, I
rolled.
was rebuking Ithor for millipeding at me.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah. I thought roll a dex save.
Nice hit. You're a little slow though, and just tentacle fingers.
19 plus, so 21.
What's my save?
Your save is 15.
Oh, no, just 19 because you said dex save. Hold on,
Yeah, so
19,
you do
21. I gotta roll again.
2d10 and half.
Okay, so 15.
Take. Hang on, let me look at your hex. It's
Yeah, my save
it's
DC is
ability
15.
checks, not saving throws.
Yeah.
So you still
Just a
got the
save.
first roll. You didn't. That's not like. Yeah.
21.
So 21.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
save.
you just take half of 2d10, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 is 3 because you roll down, and I don't think there's any pluses to Hellish Rebuke, so it should
No,
be
it's
3
not.
fire damage that you take as you hear what Geistis said to you, which was, you know.
Wait,
nice,
what did you
but you're
roll?
a little slow.
What did you roll? on?
2d10.
It's 40-10 at your level.
I don't have any slots left, so I'm just canceling.
Oh, it's just the one one use. Okay.
Yeah, I only have 2 third-level slots, and then my spell slots are gone, because I'm 5 Warlock, Rogue 3, so...
Okay, so
don't have
it was
a
the
lot of
single use.
spell
Okay,
slots.
and that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my reaction. It's because I can at will.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one
Did my
use thing.
damage.
Yeah. So you just, so I took your damage, and then how much did I get from, and then I took your damage, and then you took another...
Took
So, yeah,
another
you
3.
took-
So I'm at
three
21 out
fire
of
from
30.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 21 out of 30.
Is that's the end of your turn, I think, Ithor?
I think it was the end of yours because it was
It's the end of yours.
it was a
End of my
slurry
turn.
of reactions. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
End of my
a
turn.
whole little
Your
interaction.
turn.
So now that was all
Yeah,
yours.
it's
Now it's
Ithor's turn.
Ithor's.
And I chose
Yeah.
not to move this round, so
Well, you
So,
dashed
Since I
over
can
there.
see
So yeah.
you,
yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely see me. You know where I am.
Yeah, now that they've thrown a
not
dagger
hiding
and all
anymore.
that shit happened, that you can you're not hiding anymore.
I mean, this what
want
is
to
problem?
use... I want to use my Wand of Scowls at
Okay.
Geistis.
So what's the save on that? This is a DC
Geistis
10
has-
charisma save.
And I have advantage on spell and other magical effects. But I would I wouldn't try and resist this. It would feel just like a tickle. So Geistis just scowls. How long am I gonna be scowling for?
For 1 minute.
Yeah, so for the rest of this, Geistis is just see this face. That's where Geistis is gonna be. Not resisting this. I'm used to some party magic. Geistis just gives party fingers.
Just angry party finger.
Wand of Scowls.
Okay. So that was an action. You still have movement and bonus action.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I move my full movement and hawk a loogie at the base of building 6.
Okay. Just spitting on the hostile. That's not the first time that's happened to that place.
I figured it was probably a good place for it.
Yeah, it's the hostel. It's yeah, not fancy.
Yeah, and then I think I have a bonus action, right? Right.
Yes, you do.
Don't want to use that yet. Hold on.
This
Nope,
now
not
that
yet.
the sun's going down, the makeup's actually doing what it's supposed to.
Right.
It's a little concerned.
Oh no, it looks great. I can see where it was going too. Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn, right?
Set.
Okay.
Turn.
Back to Geisis.
Geistis is going to intentionally run through Ithor's space, and bonus action disengage to move through Ithor's space without taking any hit on movement speed. And as an action, do you have any distinctive, like, physical characteristics? Like, you don't have any horns or, like, crazy ears or, like, huge hair or anything?
Got a braid.
Okay, so as an action, Geistis is just gonna do not touching you while scowling. As he moves through your space. And with 35 full, I guess I can get
Okay.
up there.
Let's
Is
see.
that
You
right?
were here, so
That's
about
action,
10,
bonus
20.
action,
Yeah,
and movement.
yeah,
That's giving it my every.
yeah. That's good. Back to you,
Thank you.
Ithor.
Yes. Just scowling the whole time. Scowling and laughing. Mirthfully scowling.
Oh boy.
So great.
All right, Ithor, what you got?
Delight at your bullshit. That's what I got right now.
My name is Cyclist. Look me up on the internet.
Okay, I want to see where I'm at here.
Debbie, come.
To move 1, 2. I want to be in the same space as Geisis there. And I want to use Mage Hand
Okay.
Just
while I'm
dragging it.
doing this,
Yeah.
right? But Mage Hand comes up from behind me and goes, gimme, to one of Geisis's ears. And just tugs it a little.
Hey, hands off the goods.
And I can't move anymore because I did my full movement. So I'm just right there.
No, you've got.
We're
See
just
what
like,
happens.
No, you've got like one more space of movement.
I do?
I think so.
Ah!
close enough to spit on 9.
Yeah. Just barely close
Well,
enough to reach out and touch it as you're running past.
That's where I want to be right there.
Okay. Yeah, you can make it there.
And yeah, okay, great. And then I just look back over my shoulder and go, tink!
I like it. The stretch.
Okay.
Stretch, poke.
Okay. Back to Geisis.
So Geisis's first go round will be just. Let me make sure I just want to make sure I'm not abusing this in a way that it's not. Is this just a thing I can do all the time? Hi Loki, you breathe so loud. I have so many things. I'm just checking Mirthful Leap to see how many times. Oh, I can just do it. Okay.
You can just do it. It's
Great.
it's an ability.
So, first bit of movement, I would like to mirthfully leap at a diagonal. So I'm just gonna kick and just like barely tap my little hoof on the building, and I just want to get as far as I can. I assume like to there.
Yeah, with a leap, you could probably roll your leap.
Roll a
yeah.
D10.
Yeah, roll your D10.
I got a 3 again, so I got a 5.
So yeah, with a jump, so let's call it 10 feet of movement, and your leap, you're able to get, just kind of like kick off the building and land right there.
Yeah. Any movement left?
2 spaces.
Yeah. So I'm going to run to there, and just make sure this isn't an action real quick. Yep, it's not. Okay, so action is gonna be a little Eldritch Blast. Just again, for the right in front of the right foot.
Okay, roll it.
So. Oh, yeah. So, it's a 2-hit, right? Where's the one that's been rolling? Where you at, sweetheart? Let's go. Yes. It is 17 plus 7 makes it a
Damn.
24 to
And
hit.
called shot -2, still 22. So yeah, that still hits right there.
22.
Yeah, hits the ground in front of you and blasts up another amount of sand and dust into the air.
It does, yeah, 5 plus 7 to the ground, so that would be
Yeah.
13, I think, force damage.
Yeah, you made a nice little
you
divot in the
feel-
ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still same energy, single red eye, and tentacles, like squishy octopus sort of underwater tentacles, not like dry snake tentacles sort of situation.
Not getting the full slime treatment here. Gotcha.
Yeah, and still scowling. Just that's me. Just
Okay.
got pissed off goat for the next little while.
Yeah. All right, back to you, Ithor.
It's pretty great. Okay.
This is a warlock party in the middle of town. Just fucking shit up. Is it everything you wanted?
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, as you kicked off the building, you would have heard a voice going, "God damn it, quit fucking with my house!"
And as I still have Mage Hand going,
Yep.
I like I said, I moved through Dice's space, and I'm going to assume that they have some sort of tuft of fur or something near their hooves. So
Yes,
my mage hand is going to come down like this behind me as I move through and just tug that fur a little bit.
It's a very feathered forelock there, so yeah, there's enough to grab.
I'm just going to tug it.
You can grab it if you want to.
I'm just going to tug it. And what else am I going to do? I am going to, let's see, so I've already done that. So would I be able to grab up a little dust and dust it?
Let's see,
Or
use action for the thing.
Space?
Is it, let's see, what is your, it's a cantrip. You do,
yeah.
Well, it's an action to use the mage hand.
Even if it's already cast?
Well, yeah, because it's an action to like move it or do something with it. Yeah.
Give me something. Just trying to work the system.
No, it's yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I don't see any way that, like, if you had an extra action to use, then yeah. But no.
Bonus action, but
yeah, all you got left is bonus action right now.
Okay. Well, I don't want to use that. Do I have any movement left?
Let's see. You were down there by that, so that was your 30. Yeah.
Okay. Then I stay right there and do jack shit.
All right, back to Geisis.
Yeah. So we're gonna just dash and same thing. Bonus action, disengage. Gonna try and get to there at the corner of the building, and I'll just do a little like cross leg back kick on the building and tap it. Can I get there? Or can I get a little bit farther?
1, 2, 3. Are you using a bonus action to dash or anything? You use bonus action.
Bonus
to
action is
disengage.
disengage,
Yeah.
so that way I can move through Ithor's space, but I still get my full 35 feet of movement. If
Yeah,
I
so
disengage.
we could say that you were just on the other, around the corner, just kind of thing. Like you're still like there-ish, but
Okay,
just
cool.
just at the
Yeah.
corner.
And I just tapped the building with my hoof as I walked past it. And I
Okay.
just scowled and just not touching you all the way through. Yeah, it's a good race. That's me. Can we get a bio break after we finish? Because I feel like that'll happen the next couple of turns.
Yeah, we'll take a quick little bio break.
Yeah.
And then move on.
I'm gonna want to get these contacts out because they're blurry as hell.
Yeah. I gotta change my
What's going
lighting.
on? Totes legit. Alright, so sitting at the corner where I'm at, I do touch the building. I think that's kind of just like a residual action. I don't think that's anything
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
special. Okay. I go 1. I go. Oops, where am I? No, select asshole. 1, 2.
Roll 20!
Yeah.
I know, right? I want to go there.
Okay.
Which means I again moved through Geis's space. And when I do that...
So it's difficult terrain, so it costs you If it's 10 feet of, it would cost you 10 feet to get past me. So you do lose a little bit more movement because. Oh, and I get a attack of opportunity if you move through my space and you don't disengage.
Going through someone else's space is considered difficult terrain, but Geist has rogue abilities that kind of nix that out.
Disengage.
So you let me do it last time.
I think
I
think you still had some movement on that. I mean, yeah, it's fine. You can still get to there. Yeah.
Can I use my reaction for an attack of opportunity?
You totally can.
I don't have my +1 dagger anymore, and I don't want to throw my other dagger or use my other dagger. So I would like to use a racial ability called Ram, and just headbutt the shit out of Ithor while scowling as Ithor moves through my space. Just.
Okay, roll it.
Please don't fail me. 6. This is 6 plus. Ram is +2. It's an 8.
Yeah, no. You kind of just
don't do it.
Outright miss.
I stumble and scowl harder. Fuck. I'm good.
Okay.
Just had to try.
Yeah.
I'm a big goat.
Back to you, Ithor.
Okay, so I haven't used my action.
Yeah, you're back to your new turn. So you have action, bonus action, and movement.
It was not a new turn. That was just my reaction.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
'cause I
So I
moved
just.
through my-
I
So
just
yeah, no.
have
So yeah, you still have an action.
action and bonus action.
Yes, you still have action and bonus action.
Okay, great. So my action.
Hey, Bubba.
What is it called?
Okay, I want to take one of my rations. And
Okay.
I'm just-
Throw a ration at the goat man.
I want to fling it. I'm hoping it's in a packet of some sort because what I want to do is I want to frisbee it at
MRE,
the
you're-
ground.
Throwing an
Yeah,
MRE.
I want to frisbee it at the ground so it skips like a rock and then goes up into Geisis's gut area.
Okay.
So you're gonna ultimate frisbee a limbus spread at me is what you're doing right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
good. I just wanted to make sure I had the picture right in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Roll an
exactly what
attack.
I'm
Just
doing.
roll an attack, and we'll see how this works. I'll make it your general +4.
Okay, so I've got 13. 13 plus 4 is 17.
Yep.
That hits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call a ration a single
Eggplant
point.
Parmesan.
I'm just gonna call it a single point of damage because I don't know how much a ration is supposed to do in damage.
1d4 plus your strength modifier, I would think.
Sure, fuck it. Just roll roll your
Give me a
1d4.
d4 plus your strength, Ithor.
Yeah, Ethel has no strength modifier.
Good.
Oh my god, I rolled
Yeah!
Okay,
4 ration
yeah.
damage!
4 damage of a limbus
Just
bread kind of
before damage
thing.
to you with a bucket
With the
out
fucking
bread.
bread frisbee, yeah.
Shit!
With
My
my
favorite
bonus
flavor.
action.
You still have bonus action. Yeah, you still have a
Yeah,
bonus action.
I'm sorry, there's a tiny little ball of Tabasco in there if you really need it.
For my wounds.
With my bonus action, can I use Misty Step to get to the top of the building number 3?
Yeah.
Can you Misty Step as a bonus action?
Yep.
Titties and beer!
Misty Step is a
Awesome.
bonus action. Yeah, you would be able to Misty Step right up there. So let's see, what is the requirements on it? It's just vocal, so what do you say to teleport away?
Oh god. Iceberg noises.
Clip that. That's the shit of the week right there. Clip it. It's done.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Geistis scowls and looks proud at the same time.
Oh no. That's too
Fair
good.
play.
Yeah. And yeah, with that, Ithor is now back to the starting point.
Yeah,
And
so-
it's Geistis' go.
Next action would just be a dash up to standing. Are you on a ledge or you just got to the building?
I'm on the ledge.
Yeah, no, she'd
Okay.
been able to doop, and just
It's a teleport
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Geistis would just look at you and go, "That's a pretty neat trick. You might have to show me how you did that one."
Misty Step is fun.
Would you like
Useful.
Would you like to break at that?
Yeah, we can take a break right there. Alright, and we're back from our little break. Right as Ithor won the foot race, the foot and teleportation and leap and the game of Warlock Tag.
So Geistus bows as low as he can, like he gets deep squat, legs wide, and just like bows pretty much nose to the ground, just comes down and comes up still scowling because he can't change his facial expression right now. Well ran, my friend. So, would you like to take this inside?
Why not? Let's do this. That was fun.
So he goes, he just reaches up towards you, says, take my hand.
I mean, you're on the guy. Ithor's still on the roof, like
I
the
know.
first level of the roof.
I'm reaching up as high as I can. Gonna come down, take my hand.
Well, I do have to climb down, so
Yeah.
let's.
I'll catch you.
Do you drop the hex at this point or no?
Yeah, I dropped the hex.
Okay, so the more disadvantage on dexterity, yeah. So you can probably
Just
easily.
fall.
Okay, if you want to, yeah. How about?
How much damage? I got 21 hit points left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Make a acrobatics to get down, and if you're gonna try and catch Ithor, then you make. Fuck, I don't even know what to tell it.
So, just for your knowledge, DM, as the item that we were talking about touches the ground and the action that it takes to make it do the thing happens, and as I come up, there's a situation wrapped around one of my arms.
Okay. Okay, then yeah. Roll me acrobatics, you roll... actually, both of you roll acrobatics, fuck it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with acrobatics. That is 12!
I was just gonna get low because you're just standing there, and it's like, yeah. What was yours, Ithor?
18.
Okay, yeah. No, yours the one that mattered a little more because you were trying to aim for that. So yeah, you're able to jump to kind of like, are you trying to trust fall or just jump?
Jumping.
Just
I'm
jump.
not dumb enough to trust fall. I'm just jumping. Yeah, catch me, baby. Catch
Yeah,
me.
I catch.
Kind of.
Sloppy.
Kind of. I mean, Ithor makes it in that to you, but the whole catching is a little clumsy.
And as I stumble scowlingly, you feel a slithering sort of come across your back and like up your waist, and it feels like you've got a thick, warm rope that is just moving across you in like this motion, and it slithers up over your shoulder, and you can see the head of a boa constrictor, of a large boa constrictor, comes up your shoulder, and just kind of coils around your bicep, and just looks at you. As a gift, I bow to your superior skill. This is my friend.
So, Ithor...
And your friend, too.
Refresh your inventory.
You should now have the Staff of the Python. It's an uncommon staff. A staff.
Snap.
You can use this... Yeah, a staff. You can use an action to speak the staff's command word, which you wouldn't have understood. It would have sounded like Geist is kind of just like... Sort of, there was like some guttural. It was probably infernal, judging by...
I mean, you speak... Let's see. Yeah, you speak Infernal, Abyssal, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
It would be infernal. I feel like this was probably a gift from Surdith. So it's a snake staff. It's not my breed of tentacle, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So just offers a dainty hand as you stare at your new snake friend. You can call him whatever you want to, as long as you don't call him late to dinner. And I walk off with my hand up, if you take it, towards 13. Just ambling. Just creepy
You
sailor
now have
walking.
this pretty decent sized snake that's like over your shoulders, hanging down your back a little bit, with its head kind of sitting here, like not like menacing looking at you, but just kind of like, oh hi.
Yeah, it's a giant constrictor.
Yeah, it's a
Can I
decently
give it a
large
little
snake.
kiss on the nose?
Yes.
You
Can I
can. You
kiss
can
it?
boot
Can I
the
kiss the
snoot.
snake on the nose? Just, mwah. Hi, friend.
And his tongue kind of,
might get
you know, snipping you out a little bit. Yeah, it's friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet baby. So does
Nice.
do you take? I have offered hand, or I'll do like a whichever you want to take. You can do an elbow. Take a hand.
Take the hand.
All right. So just you would notice Geistus's hand is a bit clammy. You know. And Geist is just still, since we're not doing much else, there's a little minor illusion, some tentacle wentacles going on around there, you know. A little bit of that, just as Geistus leads you off towards a doorway, which probably would have seemed a bit more obscured.
It'd be on like this side, or on the southeast side, yeah. Which is kind of hard to put your token on, but yeah, it's on the southeast.
This way?
Yeah.
Like we're heading straight from there?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would get to the... Is it a regular looking door?
It is a pretty much regular looking door. There's nothing a whole lot, very much standing out from this place. There's no writing as on the outside as if it were a shop, or like hours posted. But there's a couple of windows on the side of the building as you're walking up from the south. There you can see a couple of windows with you can see on the inside of those windows are heavy black cloths. When you get to the door, it's an okay door. It's not anything fancy, but it's definitely a big, thick wooden door with some iron banding. And then actually, Ithor, roll me. Let's see. Let me look at your thing. Roll me either just Arcana. Actually, roll me an Arcana check. So not great. Okay.
Yeah! How's that for a natural one?
Yeah.
Plus 1 equals 2.
Yeah, not. Okay, so yeah, do you both enter at this point?
Yeah. So I reckon there's sort of
There's a nice lock on it. There's also typically there would be an arcane lock on it.
Yeah. So I imagine like Geistus pulls sort of like a not quite a key ring, but just like a little token, and just taps on the door and uses some form of probably a knock sort of enchantment that is appropriate for this door.
Okay, so at that point, as you have the token or the knock touches the door, it's at that point when Ithor would notice a faint glow of a very familiar sigil on the door itself. Not inscribed physically, but there's a faint glow of a very familiar sigil on the door that would begin to glow as it is arcanically or arcane unlocked.
And Geist is just sort of still with your hand in his, just kind of clutches it a bit harder and leans in and says, "Welcome to the den."
And as you enter,
They're gonna be opium or something? Jesus.
there's a
It all depends on what you're into.
I put your there you go.
Geist's parties.
So now the map is scaled.
So
it's a pretty large door as you're coming through with the sigil that you're familiar with on the glowing as it's unlocked and opened.
We need the tokens.
They should be there.
Mine, they're there, but I can't control it.
Ow! Because I put the wrong one. That's why. Whoops. There we go. There you go.
Aha!
Should be good.
So Geistus ambles in very much at home.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in this hallway here is it's a thick kind of air. Not exactly a fog, but somewhat of a mist. And as you walk in and look, there's not a whole lot of light sources in this room, but there's a faint glow coming from the door to the left at the end of the hall. And what you would see, you would feel this like heavy fog and mist and just weird, just air to the place.
So Geisis will kind of like walk up to about 15 feet and just like lean on the outer wall. See what you can see.
Getting ready. I was like, somebody gonna ask me for a perception check here?
Oh, what the hell? Hang on. Sorry, one sec. My background music just randomly stopped. But yeah, if you'd like to start exploring this
Yeah.
this room.
What does my passive get me? It's 12.
Roll me something. Roll me either perception or investigation.
All right.
Like that. It's creepy.
Well, this is what I was playing earlier. I'm gonna find my other one that I liked.
Okay, 17 for investigation.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Let me try and get. Oh, no, that's the one I want. Damn it. There we go. So yeah, are you like moving through or looking anywhere specifically?
Yeah, I'm just kind of coming down the center of this like entryway. I am doing like, if it's investigation instead of just perception, I would assume that I would be looking around in like kind of a house.
So what you'd notice immediately, attempting to like investigate this place, you would notice that the well that's in the end of the room there has almost an unnatural darkness to its depth. Like
does my dark vision get me anything?
How deep do you dare to peer? He's still just like leaning up, just, you know.
Yeah, dark vision is for natural dark areas or places that are just naturally dark. This is an unnatural darkness inside that little well.
That's some bullshit. I would like to lodge a complaint with the management.
There's a difference between natural and unnatural or magical darkness. There's regular darkness that's just dim light, and then there's magical darkness that is fuck you.
You said there was a little bit of light coming from the left.
From the door, yeah. And inside the well, there is a really odd, unnatural darkness to the well itself.
Okay, well, I'm wary, but I want to walk up a little bit closer to where some supposed light is coming from and check it out.
It's a door.
Oh, that's lame. Is the door the hole? Or is it a magical, like, lit up door that's casting light everywhere?
So no. Geisis would like to use his Master of Tactics bonus action to just to help and just say and he points at the well.
Yeah, I know, I'm getting it. Thank you. I don't need to check for trolls.
No trolls in here.
All right.
Not that I've seen, at least.
Well, in that case, I go right up to the middle here and look.
And as you peer in to this well, that you can't. It's as soon as you like get to the edge, you can see that everything just mere inches below the opening to it, everything below that is a complete void. It is the darkest darkness you've ever experienced outside of your own dreams. Like you've encountered this kind of void or this level of darkness before, but never in the material world.
Geisis moves forward just to watch a little closer. Still scowling.
And as you're peering in, for just a moment, you have this flash in your mind of that dream you had.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
Tickles, doesn't it?
And as soon as that flash is gone from your mind, and that memory is done flashing across your vision, you see these two glowing eyes that you would recognize staring back at you. And a voice begin to pierce through that darkness. Well done. And it's just that one little instance before the eyes fade.
While Ithor is sort of
Essentially entranced for a moment, yeah.
Yeah, Gaius would like to do the secret thing that it takes to open the door.
No, this one's you've already done the secret thing. Like this is just a door. This is just a door.
So I'm just gonna open the door and just like slide into the next room and just like start getting some tea ready or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, and this moment only lasted just a singular moment of this memory, flashing across your eyes. Right, this memory flashing before your eyes, and the two glowing eyes peering up to say, "Well done." And then in that same moment, in a flash of time, they're gone.
Nice. Well, this may be a bit smart-ass, but where would I be without this? I'm going to do a bit of a victory lap around the well.
It's wall to wall. It takes up the entire
Is
corner.
it wall to wall?
Yeah, it's wall to wall. Takes up the entire corner, and it's a good at least not just waist height, but up to part of your chest height. It's a pretty tall, pretty robust well there.
I didn't quite understand the lay of the land.
No, you're right.
Now
no
I do, so I cannot take a victory lap, but
you can just do a up and down the hallway.
I am going to take the head of my yet unnamed snake staff and go, "Well there, Endora. Wasn't that the most lovely bit of interesting thing you've seen in a while?" And give him a boop on the snoot.
And as you do, you would notice the eyes of your now new snake staff pet would also begin to glow that same red as the eyes in the well did.
Yeah.
How do you spell Endora?
Endora, like bewitched. Endora.
Alright, gotcha.
Yes, Endora.
Because I'm just gonna rename that in your equipment real quick. There you go.
I mean, don't we need another chaotic neutral
That's right.
entity?
Yeah. Gaius isn't chaotic evil. What?
Right. No.
No, I am a upright gentleman of the persuasion of respectable. Go on, Ithor, walk in the door.
Right.
Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Okay, yeah, if you follow...
Well,
if you want to follow it, you're welcome to. Yeah.
Obviously.
Minor illusion, Ithor sees a swarm, 4 daggers, just do headed at the head. And they seem to embed themselves in the doorway, but it's just a minor illusion. You hear it, but
I would. Of course, it would startle me. I would be like, "You little shit," and then walk through the doorway,
keeping you on your toes.
And as soon as you walk in, you're able to see the more interior of this room. There's the little bit of wood that, but right where Geistus is much more of a kind of a privacy screen ledge kind of thing more than anything. You would notice
against the wall.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a ledge, kind of almost like a countertop almost. To your left, you would see a stone altar covered in various just dried bits of vegetation and things that you might consider to be stuff like spell components. The wood surrounding the bottom half of the room is all different shelves full of books, various ages and sizes. The bottom there is the window that had a bit of a black curtain across it, as well as the window across from you. You would also notice a large dais in the middle of the floor, carved with various runes. And across from you in the further corner is 2 other stone altars. These are much more decorated with various little figures or like incense holders and stuff like that. And now that you're in here, the glow you were seeing earlier was from various sconces of torches hung across in different parts of the room to give some light to the room.
So, I was told that you'd be coming through town by our mutual friend, the fortune teller. And I was told that you were welcome in this, the most sacred of places for folks like you. For me, I'm just a trusted caretaker. I keep watch on this humble abode, this den of chaos, while our friend is on their travels. I spend my time making potions and doing art for those who know how to ask. Have a look around. The shop is open. And Geistis just takes a walk and is careful to walk around the center, the circle in the middle of the floor, and just yep. So.
Oh, you froze there for a sec.
So are there any no chairs, right?
Not in this room.
Yeah, so just leans up and just says, have a look around. Let me know if you see anything that you like. And you would see over there where the gems are, there's like some alchemy stuff. Geistis just mentioned that he's an alchemist, so there may be some interesting potions sitting around. Geistis just encourages you to explore the room and ask questions about any interesting vials or anything else that you might see.
Yeah, and in the far side of the room, let's say the northwest corner, you would notice there are quite a few different vials of various colors and consistencies of their liquids and containments.
Over here?
Yeah, over there. Also in that corner, there'd be a few different little candles, as well as a couple little, gems of different colors and things. There's also a few different scimitars kind of stacked up, leaning against the corner there.
Does Ithor look decently hurt?
Let me refresh it. We're down to 21.
Probably not.
Like a third of the way down, like hurt, but
Looking
not
a little bit
bad.
haggard.
Yeah, a little.
So Geistis just says, "Think quick," and just real quick throws a vial at you.
Okay. I guess make a dex check, Ithor.
See if you can catch
Thank
it.
God I'm not hexed anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
So in your hand you find a potion of healing, a greater potion of healing. It's a red liquid that glimmers. If you feel less than your best, a gift from Sertress.
Yeah, I chug that shit down.
Okay.
If you have a lower healing potion and you wanted to slip it, it is 4d4 plus 4, so if you wanted to do a little sleight of hand.
I do, actually.
Okay, roll me a performance check to fake drinking the potion. And then
I have a lesser.
So you're gonna kind of come down to your belt and pull up another potion or something, right?
Oh, natural 20 plus 3.
Yeah, no, we'll call it. You're able to easily grab the other vial, the only other vial that you had with you that would be the same size and look anything like it. You're able to grab that out of your pouch real quick and pretend as if pretend as if you drank the greater.
So you can do your 2d4 plus 2 healing, or 2d4 plus 4.
I mean, this is if you wanted to stow it and keep it. If you want, you can drink it if you want, but I thought you were trying to stash it.
2d4 plus 2. Now actually will probably take the common. I'm gonna slurp
You're
down
just gonna
that common.
swap them, like as you come
Yeah.
down.
No, you
Yeah.
have a different vial on you. That would be the one that you could like feign that you were doing. Do you want to drink that one?
If you pocketed it, Geistis wouldn't have a
I don't
problem.
want to drink that one. No, Reckless. You know I
Okay.
don't want to drink that one.
So I think the performance check was to see if you pocketed it while acting as if you were drinking it. Yeah. So yeah, that potion is
Fair.
pocketed at this point, unless you want to drink the other one.
No, I don't want to drink the other one. I don't want to drink that one. I don't know what the fuck that one is.
Fair.
Yet.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and toss in.
Let me
That.
know. If
So
you
yeah,
need any help
in the
figuring
room you
out
see
what
quite a few
anything
different things. You
is.
see a few different scimitars laying in the corner. You see various other potions and vials of different liquids, all different kinds of colors and consistencies. Do you want to inspect any of those things you see?
I do. Do I see any needles?
You do not. Not in. No.
Okay.
No.
Do I see anything that would be construed as ink?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of ink in here. There's plenty of like a couple of the vials would be definitely look like ink at least.
Okay. Do I see any art?
Let's see. In this room, there wouldn't be anything really hanging. Guys, just make an insight check.
I will do so. Oh, hold on. This one. It calls to me. Well, it calls to me because my inside is shit, apparently.
Oh boy.
That's
Yeah, no, that's definitely a 3.
8.
Ouch.
8.
Yeah, not so much.
Geistis was definitely paying attention to like a potion that he had brewing and was just like sort of lost in the sauce. Probably came over next
Fair.
to Ithor.
Fair.
Would you check the chat real quick?
Oh yeah. That's it.
Because I thought you gave me a thing because you wanted me to do a thing, but I forgot. Geistis is just kind of looking over at one of the potions. You see him check a couple of the bottles. You know.
Makes sense.
I'm really excited to see what this one is when it's finished. I never know, you know. I just take a look at them when I'm done.
Still scowling, I think. How long
No,
does that last?
it's been long enough.
I think-
Yeah,
I think
I think it's
yeah.
been long enough. Yeah.
Wasn't
So you
it-
start
wasn't
seeing
it
the
10
smirk
minutes?
come through a little bit more.
Oh yeah. You don't have to scowl anymore. That was only 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he scowled for a little bit longer just because he felt like it, but scowl's
Me.
gone now.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm rather interested in what is brewing as well. But I reach into my pack and I grab that unknown vial and I say, "Hey, guys, you seem
What you
fairly
got?
knowledgeable.
I
Can you
try.
tell me what this is?" And I take the vial and I go, "Can you tell me what this is?" And it's just sitting right here.
He takes like 2 like sniffs of it like real hard, and then just kind of gently like finger just like plucks it out of your hands.
I'll need to step into the back for a minute.
So Geistis leaves you alone and walks into the other room, and is gone for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes. Leaves you alone to like look and do whatever in here.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna
Peeks his head out the door.
and, like,
Is
kinda
there
tap.
anything else you want me to take a look at while I'm in here?
No, that's the one thing I'm I'm curious. What is this?
We'll see.
So it disappears for a minute, allows you to look. You would see laying out a number of. Are the blue ones there too?
Everything that's on that list is in there.
Okay, so you see.
You wouldn't be
like
able to
a
tell
pair-
which ones what the things they are, but like
Yeah, I'm not
like
gonna tell what they
sight,
are. So,
But yeah,
yeah, there's some oily-looking substances, like one in like a really fancy glass, one in a not so fancy glass. There's sort of a strange one that has like an eyeball sort of bobbing in a yellowish fluid. There is one that is like glowing purple, and if you were to get near it, there would be sort of the scent of sugar and plum. And it has like a muddy look to it. There's another purple one, but it's more like a dense, like opaque cloud, and it's got like the cloud is more like, it's like purple, but it's like got pink cotton candy sort of cloud in the middle of it, and it just like and then sort of in front of those on like a lower shelf, you would see like another oily looking one. There would be a potion that or it's just like a bottle, and there's like a little tiny blue bead in it that just gets bigger and tinier and bigger and tinier. You see just sort of one that's a bit orange glowing. And then you see another one that's kind of just like a ruddy color that seems to have like dirt and grass and shit in it. So you would see all of those sort of out in the potion area. And as Ithor takes the time to see this, would that be about as long as it takes for Geistis to come? Yeah. So Geistis comes back and says,
Now this is interesting. You didn't strike me as the type that was a dragon fighter. Where did you get a vial of dragon's blood?
and he hands it back to you slowly. And as you go to like take it, he like tightens his fingers and is just like very looking, and then just slowly lets go.
Take it back and put it back safely, stow it in my pack again, and say, from a pack of shitty kobolds.
You know, I've met a lot of kobolds.
No, sorry, it wasn't them, was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was indeed. I recall it
Okay.
quite fondly.
Yeah. Pack of shitty fucking kobolds.
You know, red kobolds are often misunderstood, in my opinion. But regardless, what you have there is a very valuable alchemical reagent, and also very dangerous. I'd take it off your hands for a price. Or you could keep it. If you've been tangling with red kobolds, you might need some proof of your prowess. It's up to you, my friend.
Does that cover it, Rick?
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Cool.
So to give it to you, I'd have to pay you?
No, a gift is a gift. Sometimes earned, sometimes given with the hope of earning more. If you want to give it to me, I'll take it. If you want to sell it to me, I've got a few things to trade. What do you value a vial dragon's blood at? I can tell you what it is, but we fey creatures don't quite think of gold in the way that folks such as yourself do.
I sound like a fucking scary Ferengi right now. What is this?
Greg, do you want some gold prize platinum or what?
I'm like, Quark?
You kind of sound like the Grand Magus, and I'm not gonna.
Fucking rules of acquisition.
I'm happy about it.
I haven't gotten to do it. Like, all of his dialogue that I know is pretty much just saying shit. and fuck. And that's it. That's everything. That's the whole basis for the accent. Okay, so yeah. I'll take your violet dragon's blood. I have some. Did you? Oh, okay, yeah, you sent me the list.
I also have a few skills I would trade for valuable gems or valuable alchemical reagents. If you know what to ask for.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know what I want to ask for, but I want to make sure that Geisis can truly deliver on what I want.
You want to look at my Instagram portfolio?
I'd love to look at your flash art.
You're welcome to take Ithor to the other room.
You're looking to make a modification.
Oh, yes.
What do you want to trade?
Well, depends on what you think the modification is worth.
Step into my office.
And Geistis sort of motions towards the door and opens it, you know, creepily or whatever. Just kicks it with a hoof. Ka-kunk. And you see a just like a chamber appear in front of you. If you want to
Come this way.
Walk this way. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. It wasn't updating for me. There we go.
That one's not our dog barking.
No, that's mine.
So
Hold
yeah,
on, just
Yeah, no,
one
no, you're
take
good.
your time. Yeah,
You're
do your
good.
thing. We understand dog.
Yeah.
So I reckon this whole, like, these two, like, just this one wall,
the wall in the corner, the far right, top right corner, is all parchment with your art.
drawings.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I figured. Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
But your name is Geisis, not Simon.
Geistis Shade Shod.
So yeah, now that you're in this room, you can see on your left is not a large bed, but a bed fit for at least one person. Maybe two could squeeze in with a little side table. At the foot of the bed, there's a small chest. Across the room from you is a very large chest. A nice fireplace, still kind of glowing with some embers on the other side, and a decent rug in the middle. On the far right side, as you're looking into the room, you would notice a table with a couple different mugs and a couple different vials of some very black liquid. And then on the corner wall of the top right, you would see various bits of parchment and different kinds of paper with various different bits of art drawn on them and kind of postered over the wall.
Let's see whether you get to pick from the right or the left.
And Geistis pulls out 4 sandstone D6s and hands you 2 and takes 2 himself. Motions for you to take a seat in one of the stools, takes a seat himself, and
7s and 12s get to pick from the left. Anything else
from the right. So,
and if I get a 7 or 12, I get to pick. Damn.
so Geistis rolls his 2.
Okay.
And you see a 6 come up on Geistis' die, a 5 and a 1.
Choose the one I want. There it is. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, so roll 2d6.
It's a goddamn.
Yeah.
I got a 4 and a 5.
Sounds like we get to go again. Care to make it interesting.
Interesting, should we make it?
And just like rolls 3 gold coins across his fingers and just drops them on the table.
A wager.
Are you checking how many gold you have?
Looks
Goddamn
like
right I am. I'm checking. I am checking.
you
I'm
got some
checking my
money.
inventory.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you got money.
yeah. I know. I just.
How many? You always have to tip your artist.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you bring enough cash. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. I'll call you. I call with 3 gold.
Roll.
Okay, roll again.
Geistis gets a 6 and a 1.
Nice.
7.
Snake eyes.
Geisis wins.
Swipes up the gold, slides it into a pocket. Does not motion for his dice back.
Removes the gold from my inventory.
So Geistis takes a moment to think very deeply.
Wait right here. I caution you. Most of the things in here bite. I'll be right back.
And Geistis needs to go stare into the well and figure out what design that he is supposed to put on this flesh.
Yep. And the design that would be
How hard do they bite?
yeah, the design the image that
Very.
would come to you is of the exact same sigil that resides on the front door in the arcane manner that it does. You would be very familiar with this sigil and this symbol as it
Yeah.
flashes across your mind. It's the same one that's on the door.
Cool.
You would know exactly which one it is.
So Geistis comes back in, and instead of picking a sheet of paper off of the wall, he just goes and plucks a book off of the top of the mantelpiece and sort of opens it to the middle, and it is the most ornate version of the symbol on the front of the door. Like, it's 2 pages and it sort of shows it. It's good reference. You know, it has some like additional texture and sort of some knotwork and stuff. It's very flowing and very snake-like. It's almost like there are scales across the design.
Where do you want it?
Well, I'd like it here.
Get
Upper
comfy.
right arm.
And I'd recommend you bolster your health. This won't feel good. What do you have to add to the ink? Gems, ichor, dirt. What do you bring to Sertra?
Sertress,
right?
yeah.
What do you bring to Sertra?
Can I add the dragon's blood to it?
I mean, yeah.
He's asking for ichor.
I really
whatever. It wouldn't take the whole vial.
no.
But
So
it would probably take about a
the
third of
tattoo
it.
you're wanting to get requires not only the inks that for the tattoo itself, but a certain amount of value added to the ink itself. And that can be, it's usually some form of gem or some kind of potion made specifically for that. So yeah, you definitely still have some gems that you could use for that. And I think you had
So
actually no. I remember we talked about it. You had bloodstones that you were going to incorporate to it because you had
I
bloodstones.
recommend
That's right.
you
'Cause-
take a look.
I just got a little sparkly for a second. Hold
Oh.
the fuck up. I'm
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
So Geistis, while you're looking, is gonna go put a pot of tea on, and is also gonna make up a nice like charcuterie board because he knows that you've been drinking, and he does not usually recommend that people drink before they ink. So he wants to sober you up a little bit. So I'm just making some tea and a nice charcuterie.
Two fucking beers, but I'll take your shark coochie. I like
Yes,
the
shark coochie. So Geistis comes back after a little while, puts the shark coochie on the ground, along with there's an optional some grog and some tea.
Bolster yourself and lay out what you offer.
Did you
So
Martha,
you,
did already
yeah,
take
we were
total
talking about it.
inventory?
Yeah, we were talking about it before.
That's
the-
right.
We were doing. That's why. That's actually specifically why I took out the bloodstone.
Bitchin'. Got it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bloodstone,
So, yeah.
baby.
You would see Ithor hand 2 bloodstones onto the table to be added to the mix there.
So as Ithor is increasing their blood sugar and sobering up a little bit, Geistis goes in the other room and like grinds them down to the powder that is necessary and does a little bit of alchemy and makes up an appropriate ink. Geistis is going for 3 shades of red. So like a very dark red, a mid red, and then like a bright red. So Geistis will bring 3 different pots of bloodstone ink.
Let me write that down
back
so I'll
in.
make sure to draw that at some point.
There's
Maroon
gonna be a gradient
brick
and
and
shading.
apple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
maybe you get to draw
maroon,
that.
brick, and apple.
I appreciate gradiation.
So Geistis, and you see Geistis sets up, pulls out like a really clean towel and like sets up stuff.
Get comfortable and give me your arm. Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Let's roll, baby.
So Geistis gives you a slap and like does a quick little bit of shocking grasp, but in a non like damaging way, just to like burn off all the hair.
And like a prestidigitation kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, kind of just like a little flavor. You feel like some rubby tentacles sort of while that happens, and then does a little bit of freehanding to make sure that the design really complements like the muscles in your forearm and it like flows well. So it's gonna kind of just do like a bit of a wrap and just like peek down. Oh, you want to up? Okay. Yeah. So we'll come up here. We'll like cover the bicep and then we'll make sure it wraps like down and there's a bit of a tail coming like right here. So down here I'm gonna do last and it's gonna hurt the most because Geistis is like that. So yeah. So Geistis pulls out a couple of different needles, but there's like one in particular that is just getting dipped in like the special ink. So it's sort of a pattern that you go through. After a little while, Geistis makes sure that you're drinking enough tea and that you're getting, keeping your blood sugar up and eating the shark coochie and all that.
Shark coochie!
Is there anything you want to talk about? So Geistis is just very deliberately just. So it's a hand poke, and the needle itself is sort of curved and flat. So it's definitely very much a lining endeavor.
Yeah, it takes dozens and then hundreds and then eventually thousands of little bitty jabs. And as this process, it would take probably a couple hours to cover that amount of space. Probably a few
that's about
hours.
a 6 hour for Geistis.
Yeah, probably
if
quite a
he
few
has
hours.
Full bicep wrap,
Yeah.
and he's poking it. Yeah.
And over the dozens and hundreds and thousands of little needles jabbing into your arm, occasionally you have this same flash in your mind, and the same darkness, blood over your vision. Nothing externally visible from this, but you would definitely have this wave occasionally of this energy flowing through you. But as you're watching the tattoo be inlaid, you would watch as that one special needle gets smaller and smaller and smaller and begins to almost be unnoticeably small. And
It hurts a little bit more when they get short.
And
like
yeah,
this.
and it definitely
like
hurts. Like
It's
not
at the
enough No,
It's that fire.
Yeah, no, that right back there does not feel good.
It sucks.
It takes quite a few hours to finish this, and it's definitely draining in a way. But after a few hours, you're able to get the tattoo inlaid, and when it does, there's this.
Do we get a con save to see if Ithor passes out or not?
Let's see. Well, actually, your con's pretty high. For brevity's sake, let's not.
It's fair. It's fair.
Thank
I
you.
understand.
Also, I know.
I do have a date with the barber.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was
Yep.
like one needs to run off to do a thing. Well, let's say after a few hours, the
I'm
tattoo is
shit.
inlaid. Yeah, the tattoo is inlaid. Yeah, and the exchange is made with the a certain gold cost and maybe a couple gems in trade. But now Ithor has this quite large bicep wrapping sigil in various shades of red on their upper arm. But I think we're going to call it here so that you can go do your thing that you want to go do. We don't run into your time. But that's what we're going to head in this. And for anyone watching live, we're going to go ahead and take another quick break and be back with the rest of the session. Thanks for watching.
Come back and see me next time you're in town. Bring a friend.
It's my full-on creep. There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Cha-cha-cha.
Good deal.
Hell yeah. Okay, and I said in the video that we would be finishing the rest of the session after that portion. However, that's going to be the session for this week. If you're still watching, thank you very much for being here and hanging out with us tonight. We will be back next week as usual at 7 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Please do, if you're still around, hanging out, checking out the stream, go check out some of the different socials in the bottom corner. Actually, not in the top left corner now. And also next week, yes, we will be actually introducing a new character to the party. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I think everyone will love them. And again, thanks for being here, and we will see you next week.